Scott here with One Marketing, and I've got another short video for you that's going to have a little discussion on some guidance and my number 5 tip for attorneys and local SEO. In other words, how to get your business, how to get your attorney firm ranked on Google to get that exposure. And I've just created this blog post today, actually, and I'm just going to quickly go over some of this, some of the tactics. But at the end of the day, you're going to hear me say this a lot. It's about trust and authority and how you're going to build some of that trust. And more specifically, what we do. I'm going to show you 7 different things that we do for our clients to build that trust and authority for attorneys, and try not to get into all the different details about all the different elements of SEO that confuse people and whatnot. You hear me say it's really just marketing at the end of the day. Before I do that, I've got a case study here. If you go to Google and Google a local SEO case study for attorneys, you'll find us number 1. It's a good case study on some of the strategy. But here today, we're going to be taking a look at 7 of the most effective SEO activities for attorneys, and blog content. And again, I'm going to try to demystify some of the elements of blog content and really what you should be getting at. What does it mean to have a quality website, video, how you can create video really quickly that's got some quality to it, press releases, guest posts, citations, and reviews. Okay. Let's get down to blog content here, and really, I don't want to talk too much about it, but I want to point out a couple of things here. Think about it. When you're creating a blog post, don't go and hire somebody to go and do it. Create a content schedule for yourself for the next 12 months, and the content schedule is going to be driven by the objections that your clients ask you. So if you're a DUI attorney, with car accidents, whatnot, what type of questions are people asking you when they come and sit down for their first initial consultation? That will help you drive your content strategy. And in each piece that you create, don't just go for a 3, 4, 500 word article or whatnot. Create something that you're proud of, that, like an essay that you would write in school, something that you'd be proud to give to your professors. Make sure you've got links out going to third parties for works cited. Make sure you've got images in it. Make sure it's easily and readable, where you've got, nice headings and titles and, what's going on here with that particular blog post, and create at least one solid piece every month, if not more. 2 or 3 a month is better. Website, again, there's so many different things that can define what's a good website and what's not. At the end of the day, is it converting? Are your clients or your prospects picking up the phone, calling you, or filling out a form? And so making sure you've got the elements of Google Analytics to track that, Google Insights to be able to track your profile, setting up goal conversions on your website. But of course, if the website performs from the elements that can be measured by a search engine, page loading is important. Make sure that it loads in less than 4 seconds, but ideally you want to do 2 seconds here. Here's a couple of links to some tests. Pingdom is my favorite. It should be relatively error-free. There's tests out there to run that. And that it's converting. And I always say that a website should be touching 5 different hands. It's kind of like building a house where you've got an electrician and a plumber, a project manager, and somebody to come in and certify it and all these different things. Well, you've got a project manager to pull all the elements together, designer to make it cosmetically appealing, a developer with all the code, somebody to ensure quality assurance and conversion, and a marketing expert that understands the different elements to communicate with a particular audience. You should be rebuilding your website every 3 to 5 years to get the right effective code that's existent today, and all these other wonderful little things to improve the CTR or the click-through rate. Video. We do 2 different types of videos for our clients: attorney talking head and a blog talking head. An attorney talking head is just real simple. It's just you sitting in your office. Again, using the same content that you use with your blog content creation strategy. Those are answering some of the objections that people have. Make a list. This client here, is a bankruptcy attorney, and one of, what's a foreclosure auction, and he just sat down and answered it, not scripted, just good lights, good audio. A blog talking head we create here in-house at our office for our clients, and it's just utilizing a script of theirs from a blog post that we got, and We've got our videographers that just talk on video, and then we add, different B-roll video that goes along with it, post it to YouTube, embed it on their blog, propagate it through their social channels. And you start to build yourself a library of video that answers the objections of your buyers that go along in alignment with your blog posts. I'm trying to get through this. Press releases, it'd be really nice to have this stuff on your website as seen on ABC, Fox. I don't care of your political views, but that would be nice. We create press releases at least on a quarterly basis, ideally once every 1 or 2 months. And we can get it published in, at least 150 different publications. Here's an example of 267 publications on sites like Fox, the Associated Press, ABC, NBC, ABC. I just said ABC. There's 101 different ideas that you can come up with to create press releases for an attorney firm. Guest posts. This is getting your content posted on other people's site that have really high value that's out there. This is kind of a link building strategy that you may have heard of, and trying to get at least one guest post a month, and the distribution of that. Citation profiles. This is getting yourself listed on the Yahoos of the world and whatnot. We're acquiring for our clients 30 new citations a month, and there's several hundred out there that need to be done, and you don't want to do them all at once, and you want to do it consistently and regularly. And lastly but not least, reviews are the best digital form of word-of-mouth marketing. Brilliant. You need to be able to have that. And basically, the biggest thing that you can do for your firm is build a culture inside your firm that everybody that's involved with the company lives, breathes, and eats the philosophy of finding the happiest clients and walking them through, encouraging, giving them all the tools those clients can have to leave you reviews online, talking about you and whatnot. But it's a cultural thing inside that you need to implement as opposed more than, say, a process. All right, quick. I wanted to keep this short. Thank you. Have a good day. Go check out the blog post. Go check out our website. We've got a lot of different resources on there for attorneys, even some online tools and whatnot. Scroll all the way up here, and you can get your business analyzed right online instantly. All right. Thanks.